Oh my god. This series, this is everything I hoped it would be. And even better than I ever thought it would be. This episode just bitch slapped me with dark themes. Now, I understand what the point of these LRIGs are now. I understand what their role is now. Now, let's explain this ending if anyone didn't 100% understand. The title of this series is called Selector Infected. Selector Infected. Now, picture that in your mind real quick, okay? At the ending, we see Yuzuki shrink down on the game table and get as the same size as Hanyo. Now, Hanyo and them do an attack together against the opposing enemy, and then we see, pretty much, Yuzuki become the Eternal Girl. Now, at first thought, when you first seeing this, it looks like Yuzuki got her wish. She got her wish, her brother's falling in love with her, her entire wish is granted, now she's an Eternal Girl. But there's another thing this means right here. The ending, that last scene, confirmed my suspicions. It really did. These LRIGs infect the Selector's body, take over their body, and force their soul in the card. They force their soul into the card. See, at the end of this episode, okay, we see Yuzuki in a card now. We see her in a WIXOSS card. And now, what's interesting is she seems like she didn't recognize Hitoe, or that she has some form of rule she's restricted by. But either way, with this ending, there's many things that open up with this ending. For one thing, selectors that have lost and been completely destroyed and ruined. For instance, Akira, Hitoe, have been completely ruined and they have lost their selector rights. It seems like they can become a selector again. Because we see Yuzuki or Hanyo, if Hanyo changed her appearance, I don't know. Either way, we see Yuzuki's form in this WIXOSS card, and Hitoe sees it. And usually what that means is that Hitoe is about to become a selector. Now, I don't remember exactly. I thought you could only be one selector at one given time, but either way, besides that, okay? What this episode does, it lays down the foundation and the groundwork of the rest of this series. There's many ways this right here can branch off into many different plot lines. That's exactly what I see from this. But from one thing, it seems like the main point of WIXOSS is not to become an Eternal Girl. It's a sham. It's a lie. It is downright fucking lies. The LRIGs are the main victor of this. Let me explain why. All these LRIGs are actually previous people that were selectors, got turned into these cards, and now the cards are manipulating the selectors into fulfilling their wish for they can get out of that card and get in their body. Think about that. Think about that real quick. Process it in your mind real quick. Either way, besides that, just there's many ways this can go, and it's fucking insane how this episode was done. I am absolutely shocked with how dark this series has gotten. I knew it'd be dark. I sensed it. But this goes on another level of dark. This is getting close to Madoka Magica dark level, because this is getting fucked up, because now we have these LRIGs that are pretty much just trying to infect people's bodies and take over their bodies. That's what I've seen from this ending. That's what I'm guessing right here. But either way, even if that's not happening, it seems that the old Hanyo or someone, or these people that become Eternal Girls, have a part of their soul become into a card, or something like that. There's something going on right there. But let's talk about more things about this episode, okay? Besides the very exact ending, this episode was amazing. It was fucking amazing. I love it. I love this series. And the way they do fucking foreshadowing and actually just, I guess, subtle hints to future events. I've been seeing that dark, freaking twisted theme right at the beginning of Akira about to stab our main two characters, Yuzuki and Ruko, with a fucking knife, saying that she's gonna cut up their face and carve their face after what they did to her. Oh my god. This series, this fucking series, if you're still watching this and you have not seen this series, go watch it. It has a fucking season 2 announced. WIXOSS had a season 2 announced. And that means that this isn't over. They're going to go at a decent pace, a decent development, decent backstory. And this is going to be fucked up, because I can already see it with this episode alone. It just shows you the potential of this series. It really shows the potential of the different ways this series can take. Now, once again, I want to say I don't think this series is based off of any manga or light novel. I could be incorrect. But if it's not, and this is just sheer out fucking writing of just an anime, I don't know. I don't know what turn this anime can make, because this is fucking amazing. A fucking amazing series. I just love it. And, oh yeah, there's one thing I want to bring up, okay? One thing I do want to bring up about this episode. Hanyo seems to know exactly what would have happened to Yuzuki. Now, as we can see, these LRIGs have been very knowledgeable. They've known things and been hiding things for the selectors to not know for a very long time. Like the entire ordeal with Hitoe, you'd think they would tell their selectors that if you lose 3 matches, you can have bad things happen to you. Like die, for instance, is something like that along the lines of Wish, like the opposite of that. So, these L or IGs, or girls, I want to bring that one up real quick. Someone told me last week that the L or IGs, if you spell it backwards, it's actually girl. Think about that. It's actually girl. So, once again, this proves the theory that these actual cards are real people forced into this card and forced to play in this game. Wow. Just, right now, as we can see, the main problem of this entire WIXOSS game, of the Selector's game of becoming Eternal Girls, is a sham. It's a downright fucking sham, and these girls are trying to infect their selectors. That's exactly what I get. So, this is going to be the end of my reaction review on Selector infected with Cross today. Wow, this is definitely in my top 5 now of this season. Actually, no, it's probably in my top 3 now. This is fucking amazing. I just didn't expect this. I did not expect this deep of a development. So anyways, it's gonna be the end. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.